So who's in the band and what you play? There's obviously you two boys. We've got Rob and Lockie here in the studio.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? And then kind of lead into who else is not here.
Well, me, Rob, play acoustic guitar and lead vocals.
Yeah, and myself, Lockie, I play the keyboards and also do some backing vocals and percussions and other sort of instruments.
You boys are pretty multi-talented.
Oh, I'd say the whole band's multi-talented. It's kind of a bit of, what is it, pass the parcel on stage with instruments and all that sort of stuff.
Always good fun,
It's
yeah.
always a lot of good fun, yeah.
And to swap instruments on stage. Like Drew plays guitar and he'll swap between the mandolin and occasionally play the bass. And
Mandolin, that originates from, is it China or?
It originates in China, mate, Italy.
no,
my bad.
I think it's European, but they use it a lot in bluegrass stuff. It's like South America.
Okay.
Yeah, like Southern America.
And that's in your latest EP, correct? The mandolin?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. I heard it before.
Tiny sound.
Yeah, like slight banjo-ish.
Yeah,
So-
that's the one. And then Hixie plays ukulele and bass, and we'll switch between the two. And Gus just plays. He whacks his hands on everything. He just plays. He's got
The kitchen bench at home.
yeah. He's always in the habit of tapping stuff. But he's got a cajon, which is like a Peruvian drum box,
Okay.
and he just hits that. And then there's got a djembe, and occasionally he'll hop on the kit, but it's very stripped back sort of drum kit.
Nice.
Yeah, reggae sort of ish.
Sounds very rustic.
In a way, yeah.
Cool.
Me and Brava got to listen to your latest EP earlier in the week, but who would you say your influences are? What makes you come up with this sort of music?
That's interesting because everyone does stem from very different backgrounds musically, so our styles they come from very different areas. Like Hixie's like a metal, sort of originates in metal, shred rock, and I always kind of listen to the ballady sort of acoustic rock sort of stuff. Yeah.
So you guys got a favourite band?
Myself as a writer, like kind of City and Colour, Mumford and Sons sort of vibe.
I love the whole Mumford and Sons vibe.
Awesome.
It's great.
Mm.
Like Little Lion Man, I would have to say would be my favourite Mumford and Sons song. So I generally find when I was listening to the song last week, you do get that feel about it, the whole Mumford, and maybe a twist with John Butler in there, and maybe that's all the drums and the guitars and the way they are. Like I think it's a good blend.
I think the melodies and the rhythm is definitely well articulated in the songs, and I think that's what a lot of people find. They can get up and dance to them a lot, and people can really relate to the concepts in the songs as well. I think they're easy to understand, and yeah.
Okay, boys. So you've played some pretty big gigs, from Rhythm and Vines in New Zealand to a sold-out Forest Festival in Tassie. What other gigs have you done lately?
Well, I guess locally, we've been playing around the city, mainly venues like the Vanguard, the Gaelic Club,
Surrey Hills,
yeah, Surrey Hills sort of area, so central the city. And also we've been doing Bondi as well. We played at the Beach Road not too far back, about 4 weeks ago.
That was fun. That was so much fun, yeah.
What made it different to any other gig?
That venue is just, I guess, sentimental to me because it's the first place I went to watch a band when I moved to Sydney. But it's just awesome. Good crowd, good people, good bands. Like other bands playing, awesome.
Alrighty, so your latest album is Taken for a Fool with a single of the same name. We'll have a listen, then we'll come back and you can let us know a little bit more about it.
So
That sounds great.
Yeah, here it is.
Sounds good.
And all it's you who takes him for a fool, and she has no clue what you put him through. And it's too late to be afraid, so pull the trigger. Her, she wants you to. And he knows she's too fickle. And your true colors have shown. It's too late, your colors blown. And there's nowhere to hide now. It's too clever.
Boys, that I got to say was a great song. I honestly enjoyed that
I agree.
as much as I've heard it over and over again. Who wrote it, and what inspired the writing of the song?
This is where you get to spill the beans and open your heart to everyone and show how sensitive you are.
Oh no. No, like I wrote the song, but it was 2 years ago, and very, very different mind, very different perspective. As you know, a lot changes in 2 years, but it's close. Oh, so cliche. But I was with, I was kind of seeing this girl, and I guess after about a month of seeing her, we, like, I guess, kind of lost contact, and then. After 2 weeks, she came to a gig with a friend, and we get along pretty well. And then she ends up telling me that's her boyfriend. So it's kind of like,
It's like, why don't you just get the knives out to begin with and give me a bit of a stab?
Yeah, but I don't know. I was young and I took it pretty badly, like a bit immature. But I know now that it's kind of the situation for her was. See, I've seen it for her. She's a lot more.
Oh, it's her loss now, though. I mean, lesson learned.
So when you're rich and famous and earning a crap load of money and she comes crawling, you can say, oh, well, you had your chance. See you later.
That's
So,
Funny that you say that because I started hanging out with her again recently.
has she hit you up? Has she hit you up? So, like, what do you reckon? Do you reckon we can build a bridge and get over stuff?
I think we're on a good.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Good terms, that's what I'm looking for. We're on good terms now.
Yeah, it's always about starting from the beginning again, isn't it? Like, you got to learn how to trust again and make sure that she is hanging around for the right reasons.
Of course.
So, in your upcoming gigs, I believe you're doing your EP launch at the Vanguard.
That's right, yeah, Newtown. Have you been there before?
No, personally, I haven't.
I have. Like, I have to admit, Newtown's one of those places you either like it or you don't, or you kind of walk through it quickly thinking, did I just step back in time or into a parallel universe?
The Vanguard, how do you describe the Vanguard? It's basically this lovely sort of 19th century feel of the sort of got a Roman sort of curtains, so there's velvety curtains, and it's just, it's got a lot of character to the place. But yeah, we're looking at launching an EP there on the 4th of July. It's actually the same day as Origin, I believe.
Is it?
The same day.
I think so.
See, now you put me in a really tight position. Do I go to the Vanguard? I'll tell you what.
If you can have a projector TV going as well, then we'd be there.
You get a projector with the Origin going, I guarantee you, I can have best of both worlds.
Where can our listeners get tickets, whoever wants to go?
Well, it's on the Vanguard website, or you can check out the event page on Facebook.
We'll put a link as well on our Facebook page.
Your Facebook page?
Yeah, it's on our Facebook page.
Okay, we'll mention your Facebook page in just a minute. Now, boys, I also believe you're going on tour. You plan that for the end of July, is that correct?
Yeah. Basically, we're going to be on tour maybe the middle of July for about a week, and then we're just going to take a fortnight off, and then we're going to really hit the road in the sort of middle of August.
How long are you going for?
Well, we're gone for about 3 weeks, but the East Coast tour that we're actually going to do up, the side of Australia, it's going to span from Brisbane to Melbourne. So
nice.
Yeah,
should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show, and some great venues we're going to be playing at, like the King's Cross Hotel, so FBI Social, and all those great local venues in Sydney, and some awesome venues in Melbourne as well.
And of course, you're going to be performing your latest, like Taken for a Fool.
Yeah, all of it will span off our latest release. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, guys, you can check out Bears with Guns on their website. You can go to www.bearswithgunsmusic.com. Is it .com or .au?
Yeah, .com.
Yeah, .com. Or you can check them out on Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/bearswithgunsmusic.
Boys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Will you stick around for the rest of the show?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, we got something interesting and fun coming up.
Yeah. Tell me what's the secret? Is it a secret?
Maybe yes, maybe no. Like, maybe you should have been listening to the show last week and get a bit of an idea. So it shows that.
Story to the.
Yes and no. We've started a little bit of a trend, a little bit of a tradition, and we'll get to that in just a moment. So
we'll play a bit of Jason Derulo, Delta Goodra, and B.O.B., and then we'll come back, and then our little surprise.
And
Okay,
might as well just tell them what it is.
Oh, we're giving Chris Tucker a phone call.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, I can't wait. Now, if it's anything like our Barack Obama interview, I can't see this one going too well either. Now, I heard that Chris is a little bit slow on the uptake, Rabsy, so every now and then we're going to have to speak really slowly.
We'll try to.
All right, mate, let's go to
Okay.
some songs and we'll be back right after this.